Greetings! Hi everybody, Rusty Dog here, welcome to Elite. Right! Guys, we sit here in the Mamba, because yes, and I don't have a plan. I don't have anything set out. I never thought about what to do. However, having said that, I might have something in mind, but I don't know. I might ask you guys, see what you think. Yeah. So good afternoon. Well, it is for me. It's 4:30 here. The latest I can be here until is 8. So that's 3.5 hours. That's all I can give because we have a Formula 1 race coming up. Yes, I already know the results, even though it's live, but Formula 1 is that way. But I'm going to watch it anyway because, you know, just in case. So, I've been looking at stuff to be getting on with, and I'm going to stay away from any shipbuilding and stuff on this stream because we've just built the Mamba, or redone it. It's done. We might as well use it. And I don't want to get into doing another project straight away. There is some coming up, but don't want to get into it quite yet. And also, any materials, I want to kind of keep them. With the Python coming on Tuesday, hopefully going to be taking a look at that then. And yeah, see how that goes. So anyway, welcome, Angry Citizen. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the chat. Loot, hey Loot, greetings. Freaky Deaky Dude, good afternoon. And also good afternoon, Majok54. Cryptic Art is with us. Hi, Cryptic07. Mark Shaw. Hello, Mark07. David Arnold. Hi, David. I'm feeling not too bad. Yeah, I've got updates on that. I can tell you guys if you're remotely interested or hybridly interested. Whatever that means. Simondo Psycho. Hi, Simondo. Good day, sir. Okay, well, engineers. There is this engineer called Uma Laszlo. Now, it's not a Horizons engineer, it's a Odyssey engineer. And I haven't got Uma Laszlo unlocked. What I do have is the invite, and I also have the providing Wellington Beck with 5 units of Insight settlement suites to learn about Uma Laszlo. But in order to unlock Uma, at the moment, what I know is that we have to reach unfriendly reputation or lower with Sirius Corp. That sounds fun. But is that something you guys want to see me try and do? To reach unfriendly rep? I suppose that means looking for neighboring systems, or because Sirius doesn't have anything. But to look in neighboring systems to Sirius, see if there's any Hazreses and stuff, and just start maybe picking out missions to kill a load of Sirius Corp people. And just reaching unfriendly rep. What's after unfriendly anyway? Hated? There is one segment after that, right? I forgot what it was. What's after unfriendly? Like going down the scale. So N68, hey, and John Clancy with a retracted message. Hi, John. Yeah, so we can do that. We can do some ground mission work instead. Hostile, yeah, I think you might be right, Philip. Hostile. Oh, sorry, Samondo. Philip's name popped in and I just read the two as one. Hi, Philip. Yeah, hostile Simondo. Yeah. I think so. That'll be interesting. Steve Zodiac. Hi, Steve. Welcome. I think what we can do, if we're going to check that out, because I'm currently friendly with Sirius Corp, but not all the way. If we pop over to Sirius, which is in the WISO sector. WISO Sirius, yeah. Oh, Sol's next door. Ah. Interessante. That's got ringed planets. Sirius does not. Let me have a look in Sol here. Although I don't know why I'm asking for permission. But we do these things. If we go into the factions here and Sirius... If Sirius was kind of a minor role here, wouldn't there then be a chance of seeing Sirius Corp ships perhaps in these zones? And it might even involve having to kill innocent ones as well, which isn't going to help my rep. You know what I'm going to do, because we keep going back to Shinny. If I spell it right, it won't accept it as a system. It's weird. Right, Procyon. The system has to have a ringed planet, otherwise it's going to be less useful to us. God, it's easier to fly over there because the map just can't keep itself in position. Luton Star then. Okay, interesting. What about factions? See, Sirius Corp also here. But if we pick up missions from these people that could have... Oh, that's a bit of an exploit though, Samonda, right? That is a quick way of doing it, you're right. And we wouldn't get notoriety. I wonder if there's going to be missions on a mission board here saying, you know those ones where it says like kill 38, 46 or 70 pirates or something or whatever. Civilians, I don't know if I want to do that, but pirates of Sirius Corporation, and then then it says look in nav sites and or nav beacons and resource sites to find them. And if this is the case, we kind of want to put an interdictor on the ship as well, because I want to also have the opportunity to pull them out of Super Cruise. This is the quickest way I can think of in order to do it. Let's pop over and see what's going on over there. But if anyone knows any other ways I could take missions and that would lower my reputation with them. And I wonder how many I'd need to kill in order to get down to unfriendly. Because then I can unlock Uma Laszlo, and Uma Laszlo does headshot engineering on suits and gut weapons and what have you. And the only, like, I realize as well that I've got some other engineers that I've only got, even on my account, on this Rusty account, I've got them unlocked, but I only have them to grade 1, which
have a safe journey.
I'm a little bit surprised with, because I thought that, you know, with how long I've had this account, I would have been grade 5 with most, if not all, of the engineers, but it's not the case. No, it's not the case at all. And the only Horizon engineer I don't have unlocked is Chloe Sedaci, and she's in the Shenbei system, which is about 887 light years from Shinny. But she, like another engineer, I think it's Palin, is it, that requires 25 sensor fragments? Wait, Did we get those? I know we did shop for them at the Thargoid site before, and it didn't take long at all, which we can do again. But wasn't there a fleet carrier that had some as well? It doesn't take long to get them at the Thargoid site. No, it's just a case of running around about 3 times, picking up all that's there. Quite easy, actually. And then stick them in the Anaconda, the Exploration Conda, and get ourselves out there. Should be, what, 15, 16 jumps maybe? Something like that. So, Chloe's not too bad, but I'm not quite sure what she does that's not already available in the bubbles. So yeah, so this ship is not fitted with SCO. It's just standard FSD. But yeah, you're right. We could take missions and deliberately fail them, but it'd be interesting to do that with one and see how much it knocks off. So let's pop onto the mission board here and see where we are, and also see what kind of missions are available, because we need to take missions that work against Sirius Core, and the only ones I can come up with are killing their ships. Just finding any ships that are Sirius Corp, preferably wanted ships, you know. Don't really want to stick it to the innocent people, but haha, if I have to. I'd rather not go into a stream on Tuesday, if we're doing a stream on Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever, with the Python 2 and have notoriety on me, although it's easy to get rid of just by keeping the game running. I don't have enough arcs to buy the Python outright, so I'm going to have to hand over the cash, unfortunately. But it's for the content for the stream, guys, so I do it for you. Alright, let's see if we can line this up. Ashby City. City. Interesting that it's referred to as a city. But sure, why not? Sounds like a song title, though. So how are you guys all doing on this Sunday? The Force has left me now. The Force was with me yesterday, but May the 5th. May the 5th be with you. Nah. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, nice. We can hit... Oh, 601 there. I better not boost again then. You think? Yeah, I'm the same. Doing fine, I think. Well... Hold on. Oh, there we go. 07 again. The landing pad that salutes us as we come in. Good one, Angry. Yeah, that's as close as you can get. Revenge of the Fifth. If you had a bit of a lisp, you could get away with that one. Freaky, just chilling. Was enjoying a relatively sunny day, but raining again now. Yeah, weather's weird, innit? It can do that. We had that the other day. It was just really nice, you know, kind of mid-afternoon stuff, and then it just got grayer. Oh, I just wanted to have a look at my ship from foot level. Yeah, she's very golden, very ostentatious looking thing to have a color like this. It's like it's been wrapped. It's been vinyl wrapped or something. Caution, not real gold. Okay. Okay, so guys, yeah, if you want, I can give you if you're remotely interested, I can give you a small health update for me. So basically, I had my heart ECG thing. I had the blood work done, and I went to see the doctor on Friday to have a discussion about all of that results. And the results basically are that the blood is alien, Thargoid in nature. No, it's the blood is fine, all good, except for cholesterol, which we already knew about. My cholesterol measurement on the scale is exactly the same as where it was 3 years ago. It hasn't gone up, but it hasn't gone down either. But in between the 3 years, there's been a lot of pasties and pork pies and sausage rolls and crisps and stuff, and it hasn't gone up, but it hasn't gone down. So, yeah, that's kind of, it's good, but it's not bad, but it's not great. It's, yeah. And the ECG, the heart monitoring electrical pulse machine, I got quite a surprising result from that one, because the doctor said it was perfectly clean and fine, which was both a relief and something I wasn't expecting him to say. He said it was as clean as you can get. So at least in terms of electrical impulses and stuff like that, the heart is fully charged. I was gonna do a Super Cruise overcharged joke there, but there wasn't one available. But on, I don't know what date it is, but later this month, I have to go into the hospital for an appointment for an for an echo scan, which is like what the women have when they're pregnant, that thing that they can see the baby and all that stuff. So I have to have an echo scan on the heart to see how it's working, what it's doing, if it's doing wrong, if it's maybe bigger, if it's enlarged, which the doctor reckons he doesn't think it would be because I'd have other symptoms. And yeah, so upshot is because I've changed my diet a little bit, and I'm now using a treadmill every day, trying to. My lifestyle is, I've changed it a little bit. So we're going to give it a month, and then we'll check blood pressures again and stuff like that. And because my blood pressure is high, it's a tad high. It's not worryingly high, but it's high. And if my blood pressure is showing signs of dropping, then cool, we just keep doing what we're doing. If not, they're going to start me off on a blood pressure tablet, a junior one, so to speak, to start with, and see if that gets rid of it. So yeah, that's where I am. I used my treadmill today. Yeah, I was on it for like only 15 minutes because I'm going to do another 15 later on today, though. That's the plan. And yeah, because of the lack of exercise, when I'm on the treadmill after 5 minutes, I get pains in my hips and my legs, my right leg more than anything. And it was the same when I'm walking. If I take Rusty for a walk when I'm down at my sister's, I take him for a walk. I'm usually out for about 45 minutes. And for the first 10 minutes, It's quite painful to walk on with my hip because I'm not used to the exercise, and then after that 5 or 10 minutes it'll tend to go away and I'll be able to walk as normal. So it's just getting the muscles warmed up and everything. And so yeah, I've got the thing on a proper, it's a decent walking speed. I don't jog on the freaking thing. I'm not stupid, but I do walk on it, and you know, at a proper walking pace. And if I'm feeling the pain in my legs, then cool, I just keep pushing through that, because I want to feel that pain, because I want to get the body used to that. So let's see what happens, guys. It's all going to depend on if the echo scan comes back good, then cool, but it's not going to explain too much why I keep getting the feelings I'm getting in my chest and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, there we go. That's where we are. Tolgahan, hi, what's the goal? The goal is to maybe, I don't know if I'm going to mix it up so much today, maybe, but right now I'm just want to see what's the deal on getting unfriendly, making myself unfriendly with Sirius Corporation, so that we can unlock an engineer, because we need to do that to satisfy an engineer who clearly has a problem with Sirius Corp. So what we want to do, Sirius Corp is here. We do not want to take any of their missions, but as you can see, I am currently, I wish that would stay on the screen as I move my mouse, but as you can see, I'm friendly with them, not all the way, but we need to come down to cordial. And so we need to wipe all that unfriendly off, all the cordial off, all the neutral off, and get into an unfriendly state. It's a fair chunk, but if we play bad guy, then not the song, but if we play bad guy, then we might be able to get that down fairly quickly. So what I want to do is, let's see, I want to highlight these people, and oh, can I not do it? Wait a minute, come on Frontier, what the hell? If I only want missions to show up from this lot, but not this guy, how do I do it? You can't turn everybody off. Right. Okay, we've managed it. No, we haven't. Have we? Why would that still say 75? Wouldn't that show a drop, or is it the overall that's changed? Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any specific missions first, because, right, what we want is missions like this, except instead of kill Sirius Free, we want kill Sirius Corp, right? Oh dear. See, I'm just wondering whether there are going to be any at all. Maybe nobody's got anything against Sirius Corp. No, certainly not. See, like this as well, we could do with. And what about these venerable generals? Will we know who they are associated with? Yes. Okay, that's no good. I wonder if there's a way to sift through. See, kill Leighton Star, kill Sirius Free. Sirius 3 is a completely different fraction. Fraction. Yeah, it's only half of them actually. Faction. Does removing Sirius Corp from the equation also remove missions associated with them as well? Could it be that? Let's get Sirius Corp in the mix here. See, the amount of missions hasn't changed, so this is what I don't get. Unless there isn't any missions from those guys. Look at Sirius Corp missions, see who they don't like, and go, okay. That's a thought. I think we may actually have to go to Sirius though, rather than being in the neighborhood system. Obviously there's no, well, I say obvious because I've got this habit of saying obvious for things that aren't actually obvious. But there aren't any ringed planets in Sirius, so there won't be any res sites there or anything like that. Yeah, look, missions 0 here. They literally don't have any missions on this board. So, okay, listen, let's just go to Sirius and check out what's there, because there are other stations here, I believe, but I don't see how it's going to be much different. So yeah, let's go check that out and see what we have. And if there's nothing for me to be getting my teeth stuck into, then we'll switch our focus elsewhere, I guess.
Ship released. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Airlock. Asp Scout. I would never have guessed, because the engine configuration at the back, it's... You're not going to boost? Should I give him a little nudge? I'm getting in his... There he goes. Have fun! It's no fire. We're in a vacuum. Tell you what, when I was on the treadmill the other day. My treadmill's in my front room and it's right next to my bookshelf. And in this particular corner of my bookshelf, I've got all these books about the cosmos and the universe and those kind of books, right? The universe from nothing and all that stuff. Yeah. And I've got one called, oh, what the hell is it now? It's a great little book, guys. Definitely recommend it. It's something like, oh, I'm gonna have to get the freaking book now. But it's about the universe and it's about questions that have been asked, you know, the main questions, like simply answered kind of thing. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to pick up this book. I'm going to read this book while I'm on the treadmill. And just even in the first few pages, there was stuff being talked about that was just absolutely fascinating, as the cosmos is. But yeah, I've got quite a few books like that, including Carl Sagan's Cosmos and some more Sagan books. Yeah, there's a couple more I'd like to add to my collection, but maybe. Yeah, light read. It is. Yeah, I should read in bed though, really, rather than just vegetate on YouTube. I haven't read I've got loads. I've got 2 bookshelves and they're full, and I've read maybe 1% of the books in my bookshelves. It's friggin' shameful. And I have some fascinating books. When I was doing all my school space shuttle project, I got really into the space shuttle and I learned a lot about it. And then I've always liked the space shuttle. It's always been a fascinating thing to me. I love it. And I've got many books on the space shuttle. I've still got my model kits here that I need to do, these expensive model kits that I bought a while back. Still untouched in the box. I have 2 of them. Still the same, 2 the same. And it's with like 1/72 scale for the orbiter and the tank and the boosters and everything. It's massive, friggin' massive model. Well, I say massive, it's, how would it be? Like maybe 2.5, 3 feet tall when it's done, maybe 2.5 feet. Yeah. But yeah, I love all the Cosmos stuff and things like that. And a lot of books on all the series that David Attenborough did as well. I've got every time he did a series, there was an accompanying book, so I got the book and the DVD box set, because you kind of, it's too good. Yeah, and I've got a lot of humor books, Spike Milligan stuff, and yeah, I've got quite a varied collection actually. Some biographies, and I really should read them, and I think the Cosmos and the Universe books would really be fascinating. But this book I'm talking about is it's not a heavy one. It's kind of a one that's easy reading. It doesn't go into complex details. You know, it kind of explains it in layman's terms. Kind of. It's not layman, but it's enough that you would understand. Do I have a Kindle? I don't know, I don't. But I've used, I don't know, you've got these e-reader programs that can read Kindle. You know, you can download the Kindle thing and it'll read it. I think it does Kindle anyway. But no, I actually don't have one of those. Are they still making them?
Permission granted. Set course for landing pad 45.
No, I'm old school freaky though. I don't mind Kindle, to be honest, but I actually prefer just holding a book and the pages and the print. I prefer that. I'm one of these people who doesn't want to see books die out. You know, it's just, there's something just nice about holding a book. I know, environment. I understand. But there's nothing to stop a book being printed in completely recycled paper now. Alright, give me a sec, guys. Okay, so I think I've brought them all with me. Well, most of them, I think. So the books I have, in case you guys are interested, is The Universe in Bite-Sized Chunks by Colin Stewart. So that's a little hardback book that I have. The Universe in Bite-Sized Chunks, talking about the Big Bang, the Fermi paradox, whatever, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, red supergiants. Another book It's called A Universe from Nothing by Lawrence Krauss. Why there is something rather than nothing. I already get the something from nothing thing. I already understand that bit, but it's nice to read Lawrence Krauss because he's one of the eminent people who, along with Stephen Hawking, put that idea in front of us. Because it's Lawrence Krauss, though, I'm expecting that to be a bit heavier reading because he can get heavy. Carl Sagan's Cosmos, of course, if you're into the universe, that book is a mainstay. It has to be on the bookshelf, along with the DVDs. If anyone hasn't seen Carl Sagan's Cosmos, well, I don't know why. Carl Sagan, The Demon Haunted World. Sounds like a horror book, but it's not. Science is a Candle in the Dark. And then I've got How to Destroy the Universe and 54 Other Really Interesting Uses of Physics by Paul Parsons. Got that one. The Big Questions, The Universe, Stuart Clark. Again, another universe book. Why do planets stay in orbit? How did the Earth form? Just questions that people have. Are there alternative universes? Are there other intelligent beings? Is there life on Mars? Are we made from stardust? Yes, we are. What is dark matter? All that lovely stuff. And the one I've been reading on the treadmill is The Big Questions in Science, The Quest to Solve the Great Unknowns by Haley Birch, Munkeet Louis, and Colin Stewart. His name's cropped up twice now. Yeah, The Big Questions in Science is what I'm reading right now. Chapters such as what's the universe made of? How did life begin? Are we alone in the universe? What makes us human? What is consciousness? Why do we dream? Why is there stuff? Is that really the question to answer, though? Why? Like, why are we here? Why are we here? I think that's the wrong question. I think it should be how. How are we here? There doesn't have to be a why. There doesn't need to be a reason. It just is. And then the other one, The Physics of Everyday Things, James Kakalios, The Extraordinary Science Behind an Ordinary Day. Yeah, those are my collection. So, I wish I had an Amazon discount code to give you. But yeah, I love books like that. Oh, Dark Matter, the TV show? Sure. They should do a sequel, Dark Energy. That would be cool. But yeah, no, I think if I'm on my treadmill, my thought process should be, don't be on the phone, don't be scrolling through Facebook. Read a book, get fitter at the same time. You know? So oh yeah, well, let's look through these first. There's only one combat mission for Sirius Corp then. Let's look through these first, and if there's nothing, then we'll do what Simondo suggested. Obliterate. Not assassinate. No. We are obliterating. I have a feeling, guys, we're not going to find any... You know those friggin' missions that I keep turning down? The ones where it's kill pirate ships or something belonging to such and such, and then you look at the mission and it's like they want 78 killing. And then when you want those missions, they're not here. I'll do what after the stream? I've forgotten what I said now. Okay, let's check out Sirius. Why so serious? Oh, what's going on? Sirius has got one mission. Brothers of Lung. Oh, every breath you take. So, Brothers of Lung. Sure. The Sisters of Spleen. See, the Brothers of Lung are not here. If we... No, it was for me. It was for me. Not to watch YouTube and go... No, that was for me. I'm saying, when I'm on the treadmill, I've got my phone. Ah, no, it was Facebook, I said. Yeah, when I'm on the phone, I'm usually on Facebook scrolling through, or I'll pick up a game on my phone and just play the game while and no, just pick up a book, and my bookshelf's right there next to me. I mean, I don't even have to stretch my arm out. I can just pick up a book, and so yeah, why not? Learn while you get fitter. So, Brothers of Lung. So, do we then find... Would it then be the case if we go to a system where Brothers of Lung are, that they might have missions against Sirius Corp? This isn't as easy. Oh, I wish there was an easier way than that. Yeah. This is not. This is not easy. See, there's nobody that needs to be killed here that is from Sirius Corp. Right. Like, we want missions like this, right? But instead of the G41 Gold Council faction, we want Sirius Corporation. Don't Sirius have some kind of influence in Sol as well, though? Or am I just misremembering stuff and things? I'll check. Yeah. We need to find a system where... Is there a way to find out by looking at a faction kind of who their enemies are, or who... Scan the nav beacon in Lung. Listen, they might be called Lung, but there's still no atmosphere in there. There's plenty of Brothers of Lung stuff. Okay. We are the Brothers of Lung. Do, 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 do. So, let's go to Lung. Because it won't... Sorry about this next pun coming up. I apologize in advance. But it won't be a long trip. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. It was too good to turn down. Right. Yeah. Right, off to Lung and see what's going on there then. If there's nothing there, then I don't know, maybe we'll just move on. Oh jeez, that is big. While we're out here, well, let me take a look at Sol. And no, oh yeah, I already checked this. Yeah, no, Mother Gaia is the, yeah, there's no Sirius Corp here. Okay.
All clear. Have a good fight, Commander.
Thank you. I will. Take a breather, Claude. Yeah. Yeah. It's a long way to go. Yeah. Escobar's inheritance. Jesus. Right, so okay, there. Let's go to Hopkins. I definitely prefer a starport to a platform. toilets are better. See, you just, Claude, you put that song in my head now. You'll, what was it? You'll lift us back where we belong. Forgot what the words are. Is it take us back where we belong? Is it you'll lift us? I can't remember. I've blanked, guys. It's one of those, it's a blanking moment. I can hear the words in my head, but I can't get them. It's weird. What's the words, guys? Oh, it's not take me back, is it? Lift us back, take us back. Is that what it is? Lord lifts us up? Is that what it is?
Station services.
There's no way I would have guessed that.
Arrival, Commander.
I always thought it was you lift us up, not Lord. Good Lord. Right, rotation. I'm looking at it.
Flight assist off.
Oh, Jesus, this thing's quick on flight assist off.
Flight assist on.
Come on. Press the docking request. Look at this tube.
Access. Make your way to landing
My
pad.
breathing tube, which I don't need in this system because I'm inside a lung. Good afternoon, Andy. How are you, senor? Yeah. Last thing I did was request docking, and now my cursor's down at the bottom. Please explain.
Scan detected.
So you're telling me this vehicle used to take to the skies but doesn't take to the skies anymore because you stripped all the parts down? Explain.
Warning. Deploy landing gear.
Sorry. More bad jokes incoming.
Solid contact. Power down your engines. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Right, brothers of Long. Do you have anything against Sirius Corp? I am imagining that you would be... Oh, Earth Defense Fleet is the major. Long Industry, Long Dynamic. Brothers of, thank you. Let me just check your missions. Okay, rep requirements, fine. Can I not see the details though? Alright, well, Earth Defense Fleet. Would they do anything against Sirius? I don't think we're going to get anything, guys, to be honest. Okay, well this isn't how I imagined it would be. I thought that we would be able to find something where we would be able to do some missions directly against, and the only thing I can come up with is I think we go. We are on the realistic map, so where's that thing? This. Hello, where do you want me to be? Where would you like me to be so I could pick you up? There. So Luton Star does have ring. The chances are there's going to be a res sites here, but if we go in, what's the chance of finding pirate ships looking for, like, you know, pirate ships that are Sirius Corp? Because this way it means we don't actually have to look for missions, and Sirius Corp is here. Would they all be clean? Would every Sirius Corp ship in here be clean? Alright, so we're going to whiz over. This is my last port of call, and if I get no joy here, then I'm done. And we'll move on to something different. And then I can focus on doing this another time. Because I've never tried, every time I've done reputation stuff, come on. This thing will not take off unless you lift its legs off. Every rep thing I've done has been upwards. I've never tried to rep down before. So that's a new one on me. Obviously, if there are mining ships that are clean,
All clear. Till next time.
that belong to Sirius Corp, well, that's a way to do it, but it means getting notoriety. Which, let's face it, end of the day, I don't really mind if that's what I need to do. It just means me playing the bad guy. Yeah, Kathina, hi. Yeah, that's been mentioned already. I just feel like that's a cop-out though. But I'll be honest with you, if there's no other options available to me, then yeah, I would be tempted to do that because it's a shame. But to be honest, I would prefer to find, you know, a proper way to do it. And I want to go as a hazardous because if I start picking on innocent ships, I'm going to have the cops after me and I'm going to be jumping out of the ring to instance swap. And mind you, if the cops are also Sirius Corp, yeah, and it gives us a bit more fun in this ship as well, which is a fun little ship there's to fight with. Whoa. Whoa, 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 stop, whoa, and stop. Huh? Did we re-outfit this with the 2 missile racks? For those base missions? Oh, it's getting worse. What was the original thing on this, Kathina? Didn't we have twin vented beams? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, Jesus. What a mess. Now where did we drop those off? Did I swap them onto the Python? I took the beams off this and put them on the Python, is that right? Did I? Oh. Right, so this, okay, so this is Rusty's ship. So, this is on the Rusty account, the Mamba. So I'm just wondering where the beams are, if there was originally beams on this one. What was the original loadout for this? Because obviously the beams from here can't be on the Python because they're two separate accounts. No, not original. We remember at the end of one of the streams, Kathina, we redid the loadout, and I was saying how fun it was. Oh, man. I might just have to use a different ship until I get this sorted. I think it was on the Please Remember Me stream. And at the end, we used the Mamba at the beginning, went through the stream with something else, and then at the end we re-outfitted the Mamba and created quite a nice, fun setup. And I was saying on the Python, on the Oliver Hardy account, that it's been, that build, which was multi-cannons and beams, was done like the Mamba. So the Mamba must have been beams. Nah, there was something in between, Kathina. There was something in between. I'm pretty sure we did something. Give me a sec. I'm just going to check my stream at the end. The Please Remember Me stream, because it's got to be on there. Okay, there it is. Jesus Christ, 7 hours and 20 minutes. What am I, nuts? Okay, there it is. So, multi-cannon. Oh, 3 multi-cannons? Pick a side. I'm not showing anything on the secondary. We haven't just got these 3 multis though, right? Yep, I can see me fighting here and I'm just using the multis. Yeah, it's just the 3 multis. I'm not even using anything else at all. Well, that's confused me. I think this has got 2 incendiaries, 1 corrosive on it. Interesting now. Oh, sugar, it's got an interdictor on it as well. I didn't know that. Okay. All right. Let's just go take it as it is. We have an interdictor on it, and there's also a planetary vehicle hanger on this thing as well, so she's kind of fully loaded out here. This is a strange build though. 1 multi. Well, okay, maybe that was for killing the ground mission, the skimmers and stuff. So if I take those advanced missiles off and replace them with, we're at 97 already though. If we replace them with twin twin thermal vented beams. I haven't killed any condas yet, RA. Sometimes I do, yeah. Depends what I'm up to. If I've got the time, I'll pick them up. They tend to drop G4 stuff though, really. Occasionally maybe G5, depends on the material. But yeah, on this account I already have a lot of stuff. It depends how the mood takes me. One day I'll pick everything up, one day I won't. Okay, this Mamba surprised me because I was convinced that we completely re-outfitted it. Maybe it is that my memory's atrocious, so it's probably that we did outfit it for base missions only and didn't bother with anything else. So what I'm interested in here is Sirius Corp. There we go. Oh, God. Let's go in and not mess about. Okay, I don't really care much about size of ship or any such thing. I want to see if there are such things as Sirius Corporation wanted ships. Pirates of Luton Star.
Scan detected.
I've got a feeling this might be the same because it's winged and the dropship.
Scan detected.
Let's test these weapons out a sec.
Under attack.
Okay, we have to go in reverse to prevent the jousting session. I'll wait. See, this isn't much of a matchup because he's only an expert. Again, best to tackle these ships going backwards because they're always trying to come at you. And if you're not in reverse, then it's just you're going around in circles, quite literally. But also, if you attempt to go backwards at any speed, -1, then you will be able to pull a gap on them because they will not come towards you. Don't know why that is the case, but it is true. So the fact that my shields are at 78 from an expert ship is atrocious. But I'm also hooked up on an asteroid here. You see what I mean about chasing the tail? We're going round in circles. It's like a binary star thing. We're orbiting each other. I hope Frontier one day reprogram the way these ships fight. Because the jousting method gets tired very, very quickly. Or tiring very, very quickly.
Under attack.
See, I'm still right now. I'm not moving. He's coming towards me. Let's go back just a tad. Too late.
Destroyed.
Yeah, so I'm not really impressed with this ship. It feels like it's a completely different ship. Is this a different Mamba from... I don't know. This isn't the one I had in my mind. To me, I had... I'm not picking up any stuff. To me, in my mind, I had a Mamba that was fun to fight with, We had weapons on board that took the shields down quickly. We had weapons on board that took... Maybe not, though. I don't know. I mean, clearly it's not the case. Yeah. I don't think we're going to find what we want. I think Sirius Corp are just... They all keep their nose clean. Like there's no... You can't get a wanted Sirius Corp ship. That's my my opinion at the moment, until I'm proven otherwise. I have no idea where that Python went. See, the moment the Python comes on screen, she's gone again. Yeah, so it looks like we're not going to manage it, guys. There is no Sirius Corp unless we pick on clean ships. Because I don't think we're going to find wanted ships at all. In fact, I'll go a step further. And I'll say I don't think we're going to find any Sirius Corp ships in here, clean or wanted. They'll be from everywhere else, though. That's the worst name I've ever seen. Yep. So getting unfriendly with Sirius Corp looks to be, apart from exploiting missions where you just abandon them, seems to be one of the most difficult things. Deadly dropship. I need a fixed weapon build just to alleviate this chaffing ship nonsense. I don't mind about my percentage of my hit rate, I don't care. But this chaffing every 5 seconds, unlimited, is ridiculous, to be honest. The shields are not good enough. I mean, we've got shield boosters up the wazoo on this thing, but they're just not powerful enough. We need a big ship. I need my my Corvette or something. Well, we've got a clean Sirius Corp there. But then I'm going to get notoriety.
Scan detected.
Oh shush! I need to change this voice. Sorry, Norman, but you get on my nerves. It sounds depressing the whole time. He's fine in Red Dwarf, but it just doesn't work for me here.
Target shields offline.
These ships like to go nose to nose with you, but they kind of stay in position for the most part. And they love this edge on stuff. Yeah, so I guess that plan is out of the window. The unfriendliness of Sirius. Not gonna happen. So change your plan. Uma Laszlo's just gonna have to wait until, yeah, God knows when. Yeah, well, it's a shame. Shame that Frontier hasn't built something into the game where this is doable without, you know, because it's a shame. What I'm saying is, like, you have plenty of missions, killing pirate, you know, where you have to kill 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 pirates or something like that of a certain faction, but that there just does not seem to be any for the faction of Sirius Corp. Nobody wants them harmed. The crate, yeah. I'm gonna have to change of plan now, though. So I hope you're ready for it, Casina, because we might be doing it on foot. And I wanted this ship for the on-foot stuff as well, because it's nice to see it there in the background, and we've got it at a base.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, scoop. I don't know how many jumps we've got. 2 more.
Fuel scooping complete.
So I think we're going to have to take these advanced missiles off this. But can I get, like, let's have a look here. See, these are only taking 1% each. If we add thermal vented grade 5 beams, what are we looking at? 3%? It depends on the ship, doesn't it? And how big its power plant is. Let's say 3% each, okay? So that means we're gaining 4%. So now we're over the 97. The multis are fine. I think they're all short range, but 2 incendiaries and 1 corrosive. Is that right? So I've got a corrosive on that one. Okay, I don't know what the hell. Yeah, incendiary on that one, and it should be the same for the next one. Yeah. Okay. And I don't know what size the other, because the missiles are going to be size 1s anyway. But I don't know what size the slot is. There might be 2s. I'm not sure. Yeah, I agree, Andy. I think that they will be clean. Are there only class 1s? Oh, I see now. That's an idea. Yes, thanks for the capital letters, David. I can't hear the typing though. But yeah, LHS 380. Yep, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, let's pick a ship that's got some kick-ass to it. Maybe use Saitos. Yeah, we used that in the last stream, didn't we? What ship was that on? Alliance Chieftain. Yeah, that's a fun freaking ship, that is. Those Saitos are awesome. They're really good. They are shield killers for sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now you see, that would be an idea, Kathleen, to take these advanced missiles off, right? And I've got some Saito scramblers at the thingy. What's its face? Jameson. Why don't we just stick 2 Saitos on here? Fire them at the same time as the beams. Oh, sorry, as the multi-cannons. And what do you think? I don't know what the power rating on them is going to be, but they're only class 1s.
Fuel scoping.
Well, but the chieftain that we have has got 3 Saitos. This would only have 2. I don't know. I don't know whether we either take the chieftain or we take this. Yeah, they're fixed as well. So at least we can get the shields down. But yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. Conflict zones. How did you find out anyway? Where do you find out this information of where they're at war? But yeah, that's actually a good one. Oh, Inara? Oh, they tell you? The minor faction. You'll have to teach me how to do it. I don't know. Yeah, definitely need a build of a ship that's... I've probably maybe got one, but it's like the one that you suggested where it doesn't run out of ammo. It's just the burst laser one, but maybe something that doesn't require you to be up close and personal. Yeah, I shudder at thinking about doing a Type 10 build because
Engaging docking restraints. Station services are at your disposal.
because the grind is real on those. There's so many hard points. It would just It would take forever. It would just be stress, man. Final build would be nice. Right, so we also have this. My Combat Conda. I don't remember the loadout on it, but we can have a look. That's quite a thing. So what are we looking at here? Beams plus plasma. Once shields are down, switching to plasma plus multi. With plasma slug as well. So that's cool. Look at this thing. Holy freaking hell. Just fire everything. The one thing it's not telling me here though, on this list of weapons, is whether they are fixed, turreted or gimbaled or anything like that. Sure. Looks interesting, doesn't it? I haven't, to be honest, I haven't used this Combat Conda for quite a while. Yeah, this is it, isn't it? The POs are fixed. Let's say what I've done with the fire groups here. Right, so beams plus plasmas, and then next one is beams plus multi-cannon, not plasmas, and then we've got one that goes backwards, which is multi-cannon plus plasma. That's given me quite some choices there. Also, we have on C, we have a kill warrant scanner, which I'm going to guess is a 2-second scan, but well, I don't know. I wonder which would be the best combo then. I don't have one that uses all, but I could obviously make it, but would it be best going AB or AE? Oh, the letter? I'm useless. Oh yeah, FG. Okay, I got you. I'm useless at that though, Andy. Yeah. I like to see the symbols like you see here. All right. Okay. Alright, there we go. Beams and multis on one, plasmas on the other, therefore dismissing the need for this on the other one. Also down here we have kill warrant and D-scan on one, and data link and composition scan on the other. That's fine. Cool. Well, this will be interesting because I've not had this ship out, at least for long enough that I don't remember what it's like. I have no clue whether that sentence even made sense. There's no conflict zones here. Won't they show up with that yellow symbol? LHS 380 you said, right? LHS 380. Maybe they don't show up here. Maybe that's for the ground ones only. Let's go. Okay, we'll go, just in case. The Wrath of Riley, eh? Well, Riley had no wrath in him at all.
Landing restraints lifted. Moderate speed on exit.
This, if I recall, this is a pretty heavy ship. Like compared to my Exploration Condor, the weight difference between the two is massive. My Exploration Condor is like really light. It's quite light, very agile. This one, yeah, inertia killer. That's a weird loadout though, isn't it, Kathina? Wouldn't you think? I can picture it, Kathina. I can picture you looking at my fire groups here, the beams and the multis, and thinking, what is he playing at? I think this is probably one of my builds, is it? I don't know. I'm not into mixing multis and fixed together. But if they're on different fire groups, obviously that can work. And we're using plasma slugs as well, so I'm not going to run out of ammo because it's going to use fuel to redo them, which is kind of cool. Yeah, Hutton, yeah. I ain't falling for that old trick. What I haven't checked. Yep, there you go. It's got a little nut beside it. You can be sure it's, yeah, fast scan. 2-second kill warrant scan. Oh, orgasmic, man. I love it. Done. Extra money. So yeah, let's see if we can find a conflict zone here that includes serious corp and go against them and just kick some ass. Yeah, you can do that, but then I find that every time I press the fire button, it's going to keep scanning all the time. And for sure, Josh, that's going to get on my nerves. But yeah, you can. You could do that. Especially with it being 2 seconds, it'll be nice and quick, but... Okay. Conflict zone. We want some high intensity if we can get it, but... Yep, plenty. Now, I don't think we can know who's where, what, and who's inside conflict zones until we actually get there. Oh, I say that. There we go. Frontier have thought of everything, it would seem. That's no good. Yeah, baby. Oh Christ. Okay, we've got a bit of a trip on. We're gonna have to get a move on here, guys, because it's 80. Yeah, it's 80 that much. So we will partner up with Allied LHS and kick some serious ass. Don't let me down, Anaconda. I don't want it to be over when we get there. It's got a decent jump range on it for a combat ship, 33 plus. Not too bad. And I think it's around 3,000. Oh, it's got it right in front of my face. 3,000 shields. 3.8. 2.8 on the armor. Yeah. Okay. Time up with some jokes. Do you know, I made up a joke the other day. I just made one up. Came into my head, and it was not too bad actually. But I don't know if I wrote it down or... Because normally what I do to remember them is I'll send my nephew a voice WhatsApp and tell him the joke, and then I can just refer back to that. But I don't know what the hell it was about. But it always happens in the kitchen. I'm always in the kitchen just either making a cup of tea or something, and something will pop in my head. Like a subject, and I'll go, right, make a note, make a joke on that subject, and it just kind of happened. And I have no idea what it was. Whether it was even a joke that was tellable, whether I, not terrible, tellable, whether I can even tell it on stream. Some of my jokes are maybe not suitable, not safe for work. I did hear one. I don't know if I ever told it. Maybe not. But the joke was that I've been seeing this girl lately, and she identifies as a wheelie bin. But at least I get to take her out every Thursday. So yeah. Days may change depending on your area. Yeah, it sounds Peter Kay, doesn't it? I actually don't know where it's from, to be honest. I'd love to go see him live. Yeah, the bacon slicer, yeah. Now we're talking, now we're talking. Yeah, good old Peter. Going through talking to Peter Kay, going through the car share episodes with Mandy. She's doing reactions to them on her Patreon. And it's great to watch the car share again. And she's just started doing Fawlty Towers as well. She just watched the first one yesterday. Didn't know anything about the show at all. Just went, except for the fact that John Cleese was in it. So it's interesting. We probably could have found a conflict zone closer, but I wanted a high intensity one, because otherwise I think the low and medium ones are probably a bit boring. Like, because there's less powerful ships maybe. But then again, less powerful ships might be good, because the more we can kill, the better. But maybe we get more influence or rep knocked off if we take our bigger ships. I don't know how it works. What, the Fawlty Towers one? Yeah. I mean, she gets British comedy pretty well, but yeah, it's quirky, isn't it, Fawlty Towers? And we've been telling her, yeah, there's more quirky stuff still to come in future episodes. So I look forward to see how she watches them. She picks up on things that I watched the episode like, I don't know, 100 times, and she'll pick up on a detail that I'd never even realized before. Right. Yeah, and also you got ships that are shield cell banking as well, right? So At least the higher ranked ships. And we've got a chance of picking up elite ranked ships in these places too, which would be preferable. And sometimes you get the captain coming in his ship, which can sometimes be like a deadly or an elite corvette or something. That might be fun. So is 3,800 shields okay for a Conda? I know you can probably push that a little bit further, but I don't know what we've got in. No, we've got boosters here, but this is probably back in the day when we were doing heavy duty A's, and on the E's they were augmented. Oh yeah, spec ups as well, yeah. Yes, they're little buggers, aren't they? Yeah, the boosters might need to be re-engineered. They're all A rated on this thing. Let's see if we've got time to have a quick look. Heavy duty super. Heavy duty super. They may all be the same. Yep. Yep, heavy duty super capacitors on all of them. I'm guessing you would change it. I could send the build if you want to tinker, but like minor tweaks here and there. Nothing that's going to give me a big grind. I can post the build just loading up ED Market Connector, and it'll connect to Coriolis. I've been hearing that the other one, ED Shipyard, is better than Coriolis because it's more up to date. It gets, well, it's got the SCO on there already, and apparently the numbers like the defense, the offense, and all that stuff, all those facts and figures, apparently they're more accurate in ED Shipyard than they are in Coriolis. Apparently, this is true. But I can get. I've got the build in Coriolis, but I've got to save the thing. Let me just quickly save it out, and then I can get it. Won't. It's weird that it doesn't do the short link, but I suppose you need the name of the ship. Guess that has to be the case. Oh, you think it's good? Alright, well, there's the build, regardless, in case anybody else wants it. Right, get the milk, get the bowl, get the spoon. We are going into a cornflake zone. That would make me a serial killer then, wouldn't it? Of course it would. Of course. How many pips am I going to need here in weapons? Do you reckon I can manage on 2 pips here? Oh, Vipers. Yeah, don't think so, pal. No thanks. I'll take on a Python.
Target shields offline.
Right. See, I've got 2 separate reticles here though. So we've got the one on its own, which is the plasmas. Oh, I need to get some speed here. I won't use the plasmas until I've got range. Whoops, I was not paying attention. Too busy looking at that green ship. Sure, okay.
You're on a roll, Commander. We've got an enemy captain in the area. Take him down.
Ooh, okay. Captain. Mine captain, where are you? Anaconda Elite. Come on. This is going to be fun then. Should I use the plasmas while he's got the shields up, or wait until they're down? Man, he's got some shields. Yeah, the weapons are overloading. Okay. Oops, missed that one. Got no pips in engine, so I'm a bit slow. Shields are holding up well, considering. Yep, bacon and egg.
I'm starting to think we could win this thing.
What's my nearest? This guy. Oh, I've got a voucher. I wonder which store I can spend it in. Oops. Too far away and way too early.
Good shooting, Commander.
Yeah, thank you, sir. When this conflict zone is won, can we just jump out and jump back in it again for a new one? Or is it finished and done with forever? can, yeah? Good.
Good shooting, Commander.
Oh, Vipers. Well, he's only got 23% left. How difficult's he gonna be? The most hateful ship in the universe. Well, the Elite Dangerous Universe, at least. Got heart pain, despite all results. I'm going to try 303 on the pips. He's just dropped a heatsink. Didn't hardly affect my shields at all. I think until such time as I think I don't need it, I'm gonna just try
Target destroyed.
default pips and see how she goes. I like to have one where the beam's firing on its own, to be honest. Especially on these smaller ships. And that way I'm not using up valuable multi-cannon ammo. Is it me? Oh no, they are firing, okay. It looks like my beams aren't firing, but kind of they are. I'm not very good at timing the plasma. With small ships anyway. Very tricky. Yeah, it's a waste of ammo. You're literally purely wasting multi-cannon ammo on small ships because I'm missing more than I'm hitting. Unfortunately though, oh, there's a bigger one. I know that vulture's not going to leave me alone, but hey. It is what it is, and that's the way it is. Yeah, these beams fire immediately when they're on the A fire group. That vulture's not going to leave me alone until it's killed, is it? When we win this, I wonder how much it will affect our rep. Like how big a chunk it will have taken off. See, I can keep the laser on even when the multi-cannon reticle is not hitting its target, which is making me think to have them separate. Yeah, I shouldn't have left that. Oh, they're all on me now. Okay. Like there's no other green ships they can attack. Just me. Did I not? Oh yeah. Sometimes the list doesn't scroll to the top and I don't notice it. T9, eh? You don't get it. It's not every day you get a chance to take a T9 out.
Target shields online.
He's big enough to use all the weapons on though. He's a chaffing bugger though. Oh, I thought he'd gone over the top of us. I killed him earlier, but my capacitor was drained. See, this is a problem with that I personally don't like with conflict zones, is that if you're not paying attention, you'll soon see that every single ship, enemy ship, is just on you only. Oh, hit management is so... it takes too much of my time. I'm not even trying to pretend that I can hit a Viper with an advanced plasma. Living in fairyland to believe that. Unless, of course, he's right there next to me. But they never are, because they're Vipers. They're never close enough to you for long enough. You know what I mean? I don't know. It takes ages to take them down. Ages. And I hate using ammo on them. So I'm quite happy just to stick with the beams. But by the time I've taken one down, right, I could have taken out, I mean, his shields are coming back online. I could have taken out 3 anacondas by the time I take out a Viper. They're hateful ships. I hate them. They're the worst ones to battle with, for sure. It doesn't matter the size of your ship, they're just wank, for want of a better word. Probably one of the best combat ships in the game, because you can't hit the friggin' things. Bet every ship that's on me right now is a Viper. I think they're all Vipers, aren't they? Thing is, if I don't attack them, then I'm just gonna be losing my shields constantly, because my shields are going down despite the fact that it's only an fucking, I can't even talk. Only a Viper. See, the laser can lock on well before the multi-cannons can. Oh, I need to be out of here, guys. I'm getting attacked by too many ships at once, and my shields need to recover. And there's no big ships in. No. I just need to get these little ships off my case. It's almost, I don't know, it's not, I know it isn't the case, but it looks like my shields are just going down on their own. Without any help. It's a shame that the Viper and the Vulture, for that matter, are so prevalent, so common in these conflict zones. There's not enough diversity of ships. Where's the AI with the chieftains and the challengers and the crates and the, you know, mambas, and where's all that? Even cutters. When are the captains coming in cutters? There's not enough diversity. There's like 5 or 6 different ships. Don't know. Oh, these shields are taking a while. Oh, okay, so it's the boosters we need. So the shields, the actual shields are up. It's the boosters that are taking their time to come back up. Sure, you go into a high intensity conflict zone, makes sense to send eagles, doesn't it? Sure. Of course it does. Against great big ships. I thought my shields would last better than they have, to be fair. I mean, look at these ships. Eagle, Viper, Vulture, Viper, 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 Python. Alright, let's go chase him. I've only got 2 beams firing there. I need to have him level so that the beams underneath can hit him too. See, now we've got 4 beams, but as soon as I pitch the nose down, those bottom beams can't do anything. The speed at which he changes direction is unreal. At least while I'm pitching up to get the plasmas off, the bottom lasers can have a go. My capacitor's like 2/3 full and it won't boost. The ship's got too many failings, I think. Some of it's down to me, obviously, but it's weak in too many areas. Yes, I know I'm under attack, and it's always a explosive weapon, like that I'm being hit by. Poof, 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 all the time. See? Those weapons. I don't know what they are, but whatever they are, they're on tiny little ships, and they're having a massive effect. Size of the ship, that is. I need to get closer, but you can't with a Viper. By the time you get there, he's 3 kilometers out. Oh God, did I just hit him with a plas? What the effective range on these lasers are. And I can't concentrate on the other ship hitting me while I can't do 2 at once, obviously. Not possible. I should have dipped a bit lower for that one. Man, I killed a Viper. Somebody get me a gold medal and a certificate and a Blue Peter badge. Right, this is the guy that was hitting on me. Nice. I knew that was a good shot because I hit it pretty much dead center. Stayed on him for a while. I'm nearly done here as well. It'll probably be defeat by the time I kill this guy. I don't mind wasting plasmas. Seeing as how they're slugged. Oh, sometimes I fire when I don't actually mean to. It just goes on, or goes off, or...
Keep going, Commander.
Oh, the railguns, yeah, they're a pain in the ass. Hey, Chad. Look at that. All that's left here is mainly Vipers.
Target shields offline.
Ding the wing. It's the one and only boost I have. Oh no, no, I want default pips.
Great job, Commander.
So, reputation on Sirius, significant decrease, it says.
Charge detected.
Significant decrease. Interesting. I wonder how quickly that will update.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, no. Mission provider Sirius. No, 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 no. Decline the mission. There you go. I've declined the Sirius Corp mission. There might be some things I could sweep up here. Oh, electrochemical arrays. I need those.
Enemy dispatched. Acquiring new target.
What are we looking at? I need those for a build I've got coming up. Problem is I need a freaking lot of them. Come on, button, at least when I press you, you have to do what you're told. I think we've lost the other ones. I've no idea whether we're out of range or what the hell. By the time I go back, you can be sure that they'll be close to destroying themselves. Ooh, 90 meters, that could have almost hit the nose. These are all wakes, right? Yeah. I didn't... Are you supposed to kill warrant scan in these places as well? Because obviously you don't get a lot of dosh for them. But okay, let's see what this has done in the correct map. Or can we do it here? Yeah, we can. Oh, here. That's it? Nah. Surely not. It's only gone down from there. We were here, weren't we? It's only gone down to there. And we've got to get to here. I'm just going to relog just to be triple double sure because... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, looks like only 4. Kill warrant scanner takes up a slot, and whatever else is in there. Yeah, definitely not my favorite combat ship, for sure. So we got a kill warrant scanner occupying a slot. Oh, there's more. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, ease. Resistance with force. Resistance with thermo. All ease. And kinetic with thermo. Okay, so... No, I wasn't. I was friendly. That hasn't dropped down a lot. I mean, that bar is right between the F and the R of friendly. Yeah, it's right there between. Man, we did not. We did not drop very much at all. I think I was here, so we've only dropped this chunk. So that would be, at that rate, it's 1, 2, 3, at least 4 more. Maybe 3 or 4 more before we get back into cordial. Let's say 3 for this and 4 for that. That's 10, maybe 11. And then just to be sure, 12 conflict zones to get back to unfriendly. 12 of these. Ah! Okay. We know exactly where the thing was. Let's see if there's any big anacondas here. Chieftain. Oh, Chieftain! Wow! We actually had a Chieftain show up.
Stay alert.
And there we have a Spec Ops. Sure. Let's take the Spec Ops out at 79 shields, because that makes sense. Yeah, this is a great idea, Rusty. Yep, I did. See, Frontier again, they said that they'd fix this, but they actually didn't. Where the friendly fire, it had to be that your friends wouldn't turn unfriendly unless it was sustained for a little while. That might have been too long, I don't know. But clearly we're not enemies, and so they should have... That should have been longer. It shouldn't work on time though, I don't think. Like maybe percent. So if you take down more than 5 or 10% of their shields is the cutoff for them to go, right, screw this guy, and start reacting back, you know. Yeah. I definitely think if I was in charge for a month of Frontier, I could make this game better. Friendly fire should definitely exist in the game. Definitely. But I think they've got the sensitivities a little bit. They haven't got it quite there yet. I don't know how long my sustained fire was on that ASP, but he was constantly getting in the way, so it was, to be fair, it was partly his fault. Just kind of don't get in the way. I really wanted that ship as well. There's none at the moment. There's no spec ops here. Of course. Why would there be? You sure you want some Cobra? Busy. God, these guys, they just... Why are they getting further away from me when I'm firing on them? Are they running? Thing was pinpoint right in the middle. The plasma reticle was right in the middle of the ship. Couldn't even get it. Come on, stop going backwards.
Target shields.
These. Once you start firing the plasmas, that's it. Capacitor just drains. There's certainly a way of fighting this. Too far away. No pips in shields because I need them in engines and I need them in weapons. At least for the moment. What? I should target his drive, shouldn't I? But another thing, if I was designer of the game, that I wouldn't build in, that the captain can go. Once he comes in, he has to stay to the end. Because that's the whole point, the whole fun of the game is destroying the guy. But if he can escape, well, we can all do that. But yeah, Virpil joystick and keyboard is what I'm using. Every time.
Good shooting, Commander.
Every time I have a ship fighting me that I'm not fighting them, you know, they're doing it from behind, whatever like that, it's always a Viper. Rare occasions where that is not the case, but yeah, Vipers. Look what we got here again. It's just, wouldn't you think that Vipers and Eagles and stuff would be in like the low intensity ones? I know it's got nothing to do with intensity. Low intensity just means less ships, but I don't know, it's like,
Target destroyed.
yeah, what the hell, I don't know. It's not like they could have a high intensity one that's got just big ships and that's it, right, I guess. I don't like taking on any of these. I'll take the Cobra maybe. Maybe they drive differently. But we need to get, the enemy needs to get some more big ships in here. If I keep just doing microbursts on the beams, the multi-cannon won't fire because it needs, oh well, it actually is firing. I was going to say it needs time to spin up, but no, it is actually firing against all expectations. Big ships come in.
Nicely done, Commander.
Negative. Yeah, I could do a little Viper, couldn't I? That wouldn't be a bad idea for these places. I mean, obviously I would have to stay away from the big ships, but to just pick off Vipers and Cobras and Vultures and stuff, sure. It would be, it'd be fun. Right, so this is my closest ship then, a Vulture. My nearest hostile. I'm interested in finishing this one because I want to see where the reputation marker is. Who's got the blue lasers? Right. Viking, I guess. Gee, thanks, Alliance Chieftain. Yeah, those Cyto scramblers would have been fun, wouldn't they? Whoops. Just tapped him on the nose there. Get illuminated. Trying to line up that reticle is a nightmare. Whoops. Weapon overload. You have to sacrifice some of your shields. Let them hit you. I definitely need to set what do you call, I don't know, it's something curve. Not a power curve. Movement curve, I suppose you would call it. On my joystick. I've been saying this for months now and I just never get round to it. Because I don't know whether it's set up linear or whether it does have a curve on it. The idea being that for small movements you get little input and then the more you push the harder it is. Because right now I just want to make tiny movements on my joystick. I'm just moving it slightly and I want to get some tiny movements, but it's moving too much. It's too sensitive when it comes to the smaller movements, right? But I want it to ramp up to a decent speed when I move the joystick a lot. So the more I move it, the quicker it's going to move. And I think because like this one, I just want to make tiny movements. You know, dead zone. Is it? No, is it dead zone? Yeah, it might be. Something like that. You know what I mean though anyway, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll have to set it up because I also need it for flight sim as well. For making just small movements. I need the joystick to be less sensitive when I'm only tweaking it just a little. And I'm talking about like pitch or roll, anything like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be on yaw, I don't think. No, not yaw. Yeah, yaw. No, yeah, yaw. Yes, definitely yaw. Don't need it so much there. But flight sim is the same. I think when I'm taxiing or coming in to land and I pop the front wheel down, I just want to have a little bit less sensitive movement on the wheel sometimes, especially on the smaller planes. You know, there's quite, the front wheel can be quite sensitive. So to set a curve on that would be cool, and certainly in Elite Dangerous I've been talking about it. I've mentioned this many times in the past, but in general play I'm not really noticing it. It's just combat really where I just want to make a tiny little twitchy movement, and it's just making a curve on the axis so that I move it slightly. It's just tiny little movement. Or let's just say, you see, if I move it while I'm stood still like this, I can just touch the joystick, look, and it's making little movements, right? But I want to be able to pull the joystick back like 0.5 centimeter and have it make that tiny movement like this. And the more I pull, the more it accelerates. Right now, I'm pretty sure the Virpil software is set up to make it linear. I think so. I don't know if you can set up those curves in Elite. Some games you can't do it, so it's better to do it on the driver software itself. Yeah, so I'll do that one day. It'll take a little, you know, I'll set it up and then see how it goes, and then maybe make a few tweaks to it and see how that goes. And I'm sure I can find a setting that's good for both Flight Sim and Elite Dangerous, both. It doesn't matter for like medium to like medium pull or max pull on the joystick. Doesn't matter. That's fine. That's going okay. It's just those little tiny sensitive movements. Oh, like in close quarters, right? You just want to make a little pitch up, and it's not. It's too sensitive at the bottom end. Yeah, the Virpil software. I'm not sure. You know, since I swapped over to the AMD PC, you know, since I redid the PC, I'm not sure if I reinstalled the Virpil software. The reason is because normally the icon would be on my desktop, on my third monitor, and it's not there. And that's where it was before, and I'm sure if I installed it, I would have put it in the same place. Unless it's covered up by my browser right now, I don't know. I'll check. But yeah, either way, I'll download the latest version of the Virpil software and put it on there. Set some nice curves. Maybe there's a guide somewhere that shows, you know, an initial, like a starting point. But it shouldn't be too difficult to do. Like finishing this guy off with every weapon I have. Oh, it's done.
Great work, Commander. You really made a difference.
Still want to finish him. Not gonna do it. Actually not gonna do it. Doesn't help that my distributor's drained. Had it not been drained, I reckon I would have got him. Okay, significant decrease, right? Okay, well, we know where we were before. So let's see if it's updated and stuff. No, it hasn't. Interesting. So who did I take on? This one. Where do you start with these? Let's have a look. If you've done nothing for these parties, or any faction, do you start in the middle of neutral? Oh. Right, let's pop out and back in and see what it says. Yeah, the Virpil software has a curve editor. It looks, to look at the screen, it looks a little bit complex, but I'm sure I can work it out. I'm looking at my screen, my monitor, and I don't see any Virpil icon. But I think there's two icons. There's definitely two. I don't remember why, but there are two icons when you install the software. One of them has got the curve editor on there, and it's quite a complex little screen. Right, let's see where we are if it's updated here at all, and if not, what the hell's going on? Oh Jesus, that's it? It was between F and R, and now it's just on that vertical stroke on the F. You know, that beep boop. It's right under the beginning of the F. It's moved like less than the width of the F. That's a lot of effort just for that. So, yeah, I think the way you do it is to go to Sirius, take all their missions as that you can stack as much as you want and just fail them all. There'll be fines to pay. But I can't go through this. It's not enough faction drop for what I've just done. I've killed so many of their ships. Well, not that many. I don't know. What did we kill? Maybe 10 ships, and then you get the... If I wonder if you... I don't know how it works. Do they drop your rep on the ships and the fact that you win the battle? Or is it just winning the battle that drops the rep? Regardless of, like, if I sit in the conflict zone and just kill one ship and just sit there until the battle's won, hopefully it wins, will it drop the same amount? Just the outcome. Oh my God. And here's me thinking it was 12 conflict zones to get it down to unfriendly. No, make that 40. Well, a lot. Alright. I'm just going to, before I'm just going to, where is it? Let's go to Sirius, pick up some missions, drop them, and see how it affects the rep thing. Plus we're out of plasma multi-cannon ammo as well. Ah, Rusty, come on, get your pip sorted, lad. We're going to be popping through these guys. Trajectory. Get the hell out of here. Funny, isn't it, that you need to exploit the game to get anywhere? It would take ages to do it this way. So Patterson for sure is going to have Sirius Corp as its top faction, you would think, right? For sure, hopefully. Raised to cordial. Thanks. But we didn't get a similar message saying, hey, we've demoted you to pest. Well, it's an interesting build, the Anaconda. It's different. It gets the job done, but yeah. maybe have to move away from multis, or let's just say ammunition based weapons. Isn't there a good, maybe not long range, but medium range, laser focused kill ship, like combat ship that you could, it doesn't need to be close range, you can be medium and it still can pack a punch, but you don't need ever to do ammo. Good old pulse laser build. Like back in the days when we used to, you know, when you start off in Elite and you're just running small ships, and I tend to just stick with pulses. Right. Is it just the multis that can have corrosive then, or? They are effective though. I mean, we saw that on the Mamba and the Chieftain as well, where they have incendiary and corrosive and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty nifty, isn't it?
Joystick, Romeo, India, 0. Good to see you, Commander.
And those modules as well, the weapons that will take, or they'll damage modules on the enemy ship. I was looking at some of the power play weapons that I've never had before. A few days ago, I was looking at those. I don't know. I think some of them, or at least one of them, looks. It's got a really good, cool sounding name, but I don't think practically it does too much damage. What the hell is this crappy flashing again? And then there's a I don't know, there's a disruptor of some kind, and then some other weapon, and they deal damage, they cut through shields and they deal damage to hulls, where they don't damage them like fully, but it's enough to take the modules offline for a while and stuff like that. You could potentially stop somebody surging and trying to get away. Yeah, but I don't know which ones they were, but there were I think at least 2 weapons that you had to get via power play that I don't have. I don't even remember if I've even heard of the names before. Chrome bombs. Oh, frags have it too.
Touchdown, deactivating docking systems. Enjoy your stay at our facility, Commander.
Thank you, Commander. Right, let's go to Sirius. Ooh. At the bottom it reads there like Sirius Corporation, influence 60%, boom. Security, civil liberty, boom. Oh. That's another minor annoyance as well. People saying boom. Oh, yeah. Like, they're showing you something on their video and it's like, boom! Like, doing something in Photoshop, for example. And now we're just going to select this tool, we draw a circle around here, and boom! Stop doing that, please. It's a Photoshop tutorial. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm taking the missions that offer the most reward. Because, I don't know, maybe I'll get the most fine and therefore the most drop. Some of these look nice though. Let's take that one. Okay, so where are we? We're at the beginning of the F. Well, let's see how much this drops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Oh, didn't see those. What was it? 6? We stopped at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Okay. So 7 missions then. We could probably take 8 to be fair. And yeah. Stand by for the fines coming in. No? Sometimes you get fines. I remember once, unless Frontier have changed it, I remember once abandoning a mission, and I got 100,000 credit fine. I could just pass the job on to somebody else, though. Right, has this been nerfed, I wonder? Cargo missions? What, you mean to... Yeah, you mean to drop those as well? Pulse Disruptor, yeah, that's one of them. That was one of them, and there was another one. Yeah, targeting a specific module, yeah. So you could do like drives, right? Target their drives, and it kind of, at least temporarily, will hold them in place so they can't move. And then, yeah. Rocket-propelled FSD disruptor. Yeah, that's it. You could target the FSDs and they can't get out. Oh, okay. Really? Whoa! Big hit. Big drop. Big drop. Yeah, well, Frontier, I'm sorry, but didn't get fined either. How come? Do you get fined maybe if you just drop, if you abandon a mission which causes you to drop a rep from, say, friendly down to cordial or cordially down to, you know, will that then cause a fine? I don't know. I used to get fines for abandoning missions. Have they reneged on that one? Oof, guys, that was a massive drop. How many, think of it this way, how many conflict zones have we just saved? Oh, well, I'm going to go with FRIE. I could probably fit there, I don't know, 4 or 5. That was a big one. I wonder if it does depend on these. Like, there's 7 million, so we'll take that. We will not collect the items yet. Shouldn't even have taken me there until I'd picked up all my missions. Yeah, that I should be able to go to that screen afterwards, rather than now. It should keep me on the mission board, and then I come here and I fill up, and then I go. But I understand it, doing it this way, because it kind of ensures that you don't forget to do it. And someone like me would definitely forget to do it. Okay, so let's just fill up with whatever. This is going to drop us into cordial for sure. Boom time. Oh, that's the thought, Andy, yeah. But if... Can I just abandon the mission? You're talking about picking up the cargo and then drop... I'm not... My intention isn't to pick up any cargo, it's just to abandon the mission. But... Yeah, you could pick up the cargo and just sell it all at a black market, couldn't you? You could do that. Yeah, why not? See, this is what I needed here. 15 pirates of Sirius Corporation. How many? Assassinate politician Brian. We don't have a Brian. Sorry. Weren't we limited on missions? Oh. I wish there was a better way. I wish there was a quicker way than what the conflict zones were giving us to drop rep. Otherwise, I would. Oh Jesus! Look at this, 20 million. What are we reckoning? 83? 15. Well, threat level 8 though. 15 pirates for 20 million. Nice. And 5 MEFs if you want to take 18 million. Wow, that's nice. That would be tempting under normal circumstances. That's a very tempting mission. I'm picking up everybody's, aren't I? I'm picking up everybody's mission. For some reason the board has gone back to... Did it do that when I was... I'm going to lose rep with everybody now. So when it went to the cargo depot and came back to the mission board, did it then re-highlight all the other factions? Because that sucks, FDev. But okay, now that I know, I'll avoid it. So now I'm going to be abandoning missions that have got nothing to do with Sirius Corp. I wondered where all those extra missions were coming from. There you go. Yeah, there was these missions that I thought the board had refreshed. I'm not doing any of them.
For the safety of all visitors,
Mission
beware
failed.
of other vessels while passing through the main access corridor.
Mission failed. Incoming message.
Yeah, we're gonna get all sorts of fines and stuff,
Incoming message.
which I hope we're gonna be able to pay here.
Incoming message.
Maybe while you're friendly they don't issue fines to you, but if you're neutral or below, they'll fine you for failing a mission, or
Mission failed.
not failing it necessarily, but it does count as a fail, but abandoning.
Mission failed. Incoming message.
Right, you shouldn't be in my list anymore then. Yep, fines, you see, which I'm not bothered about. Gauss, I'm using Gausses at the moment, but they will significantly heat up your ship, but it's manageable.
Incoming message.
Great, I'm locked out now. No fines detected. I beg to differ. Fines. Sirius Corp and Freedom Party of Sirius. So how is it? What's the rules here? I'm now locked out. Why are they not here? You may pay these fines off at any transaction center contact where the prosecuting faction is present. Well, they're present here. Anonymity protocols have kicked in. Okay, we whipped all through cordial, guys, and we're into neutral now. We, mission 0. I need to find a new main game, guys, for Sundays. Why can't we pay the fine here? Yeah, I think getting the rep back up again is not going to be too much of a big issue. I think we'd be able to do that quite well. Ah. Right, so we are fined by Sirius and Freedom Party of Sirius. Okay, cool. We go to here, mission board, Sirius Corp, Freedom Party of Sirius. They are both present at this station. Let's see if it's one of Frontier's famous, you have to instant swap for it to work things. I'm Brian and so is my wife. He's not the Messiah, yeah. Good stuff. Well, one of them's showing up. Anything else? Just run through them all quicker. Right, but there's another one, isn't there? And Freedom Party of Sirius are here, though. Just as an experiment, guys. Let's go out again. So you actually had to instant swap for the fine to show up. Oh, jeez. Hey, Pee-wee. No, same joystick. Same joystick. Yeah. Just talking about earlier talking about the curves, the sensitivity curve, which I think that's the correct name, right? Sensitivity curve. That needed adjusting for when I make fine, small movements on the joystick. I find that it's moving too much on the game, so I need to adjust my sensitivity curve and do it that way. Ooh, what are you? Oh. Well, manufactured trader, that's cool. We've got to hand these in as well. Is that going to give me some rep back? Oh, don't want that. Don't give me rep back. No! How are we back into cordial again? Yeah, whatever. I'm not doing this anymore, guys. Hey, Commander Guerra Marinero. Long time no see, man. Yeah, no, I can't be bothered with this anymore, guys. I mean, yeah, I could just easy go in and click this. Don't take any boom time missions or any such thing, any delivery missions, because it's these you want. Because if I take this, it still stays like this, but as soon as you do one of these, right, let's do it, accept that, it takes you to here, which I'd rather do that when I'm finished with the mission board. But if I go back to the mission board now, oh, it has still kept it. Okay, Frontier, good, you've remembered my selection. So now I want to know, how the hell did they all get lit up last time. What did I press? What did I click? Okay. Back. Let's see if it still does it again. It does remember. Good. Good, Frontier. Good. Good. Because last time they all just lit up again. Okay. Fine. I guess we'll just... Is there a mission limit? Python always brings you back. Well, yeah, the new one, right? Yeah, it's coming on Tuesday. Well, at least I'll get it on Tuesday. I think some people are going to wait until August. But being a YouTuber, I kind of have to get it for content, because if I don't, every other YouTuber and his grandmother's going to have it. Biddly bong. Yeah. Oh, 20? Is it that much? I don't know why I had 8 in my head. Unless, am I thinking that you can only stack 8 of a certain mission type? Why am I got 8 in my head? Yeah, 20. Okay, we can wipe all of these off then. And then just pay the fine later. Okay, cool. So we're going to get locked out again, because they're not going to like me. So click, forward, 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 back, forward, back. Well, I say back. Set this up as a macro. Right, that's me going to neutral again. All we need is one more incoming message.
Incoming message.
It can't be that. That's got to be a fine. Too soon to go to... it's way too soon to go to... Shirley. It is, and don't call me Shirley.
Incoming message.
Okay, so again we've got that. Was that there before? So we got this one. Yeah, it was. It was, because we haven't done any missions for those. I don't know why this is not showing up, because Freedom Party of Sirius is present here. It's not the major faction, but this fine isn't showing up on the board. Alright, so just make sure everything gets updated and set as it should. No, yeah, going hostile? Yeah, no, I won't. I'll be careful. I'll fine-tune it. Do one mission at a time. Okay, so... Don't forget though, you get all that drop. So we are now unfriendly. However, we might not be staying there, because if we go and pay a fine, Sirius is going to say, hey, thanks. Okay, we're still unfriendly. Awesome. That's it, so we're done. How long do these missions stay on the board? Oh, discard, okay. Some missions you don't need to do that. So we've only got this fine to go and sort out. Next time I'm near an interstellar factors, I'll get that sorted. Can't be bothered here. So, if I go now into ED Materials Helper, Uma Laszlo. Okay. Where's the requirement thing gone? Seems to not be there. Fair enough. Are the Odyssey engineers listed here as well? Dear. You gained access to Uma Laszlo. Oh, they're 92 light years away. By reaching unfriendly rep with lower with Sirius Corp. Okay. So they're here. And this is a Odyssey one. Oh, who's that? Oh, hi. Got you. Oh my god, what a load of junk. Let's get rid of it all. Alright, let's go. We did it, we unlocked them. Or he dumped her, maybe. Yeah, no, I mean, once we've... Now that he's unlocked, if I did a mission right now for Sirius and got back to Cordial again, it wouldn't relock the engineer, right? Because that flag has now been dropped. We are now... that engineer is unlocked. So we could right now go back and get friendly with Sirius and that engineer would still be unlocked fine. So we are what, 3 maybe? Yep, 3 jumps. Well, at least we did it. I didn't want to do it that way, really. It's not. It's very cheaty. Well, exploity, anyway. But my god, it saves some time. I call it the anti-grind. Yes, I'm giving it a term, the anti-grind. When you can do a shortcut to cut down the grind. Yeah. I do not condone these actions. Don't do this at home, kids. Play the game properly. But you can't, you can't expect people to play it properly when there's so much of a grind. The thing is, I was very prepared to play it properly if there had been more of a reputation drop in these conflict zones or such like, or other methods. No, they don't revoke the permit. Not as far as I know, anyway. They might suspend it for a while, because then how do you get back in? Well, no, you have to go neighbouring systems, wouldn't you? It's an interesting concept if they did that. That's actually a good question. I believe not, but I think once you've got it, you've got it. What do I know? Do you see it? Yeah, there it is. I just saw it. There it is. Bottom line on the left. Yeah, they probably stamped it with "he's a naughty, naughty boy" or something like that. So this is where Uma Laszlo is, and it's on foot engineer, so we're going to get to meet them in person. Mind you, you can meet all the engineers in person, Horizons or what. Let's see what they sound like. Male or female? Well, it's hard to tell. I think female, but I can't be 100%. But yeah. guess we'll find out. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so we need to find the little nut. Oh, there he is behind the keyboard. There you go. Laszlo's resolve. What is he resolving? Confiscate the ship. It's interesting though, isn't it, being hostile with a faction, because you can then get interdicted by their ships if they see you in super cruise and stuff. They will have a go just because you're hostile to them. But just think, back on Sirius now, they'll be going, I don't know, Rossi Dog came in here, took all these missions, thought we thought he was gonna do us a great favor, and he abandoned them all and left us. Didn't pick up all the goods, and he's become very unfriendly these days. But as soon as we start doing missions for them again, they'll warm up to us. What they should have maybe is factions that then have a trust level where they don't trust you taking a mission because you're unfriendly, and then maybe some you have to take missions. If you want to earn their trust, you have to take missions without pay. I don't know. Yeah, it seemed. It's an illusion. It's just an illusion.
Orbital flight engaged.
Good song that, by the way. Imagination, illusion. What was that? 1980 something? 1982? I don't know. I don't know such things. Laszlo. I know a man from Glasgow. His name or her name was Uma Laszlo. So yeah, it's female, I think. I think it's a female name. Uma Stubbs. It's a material, it's a resource. 3 words.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on pad 09.
Scan detected.
Where's the front of me nose? I prefer to see it. Oh, Uma Thurman, yeah, I know, oh yeah, Uma Thurman, of course.
Climb immediately.
See what I mean about how heavy this ship is? It's only 0.2 gravity, and I still slammed it into the ground. It's the king of inertia. Or share when she puts on weight. Inertia. Right.
On the ground. Engaging docking restraints. Welcome to the facility.
Let's go and see what Uma's got. I don't have anything that I don't have any materials to engineer with. I haven't done any, well, hardly any of that kind of stuff yet. So let's see what she has. Yeah, still got fines. Are you not live on the live stream, PB? Because you can tell if you are, mind you, you won't find out now until, if you're behind, you won't hear me say this for another half an hour. But yeah, if you have a red dot where it says live, then you're live. If it's grey, you don't. And the way to get it live is just to click on the word live and it goes red. No, but my exploration Anaconda is so much lighter compared to this one. This is weighted down with some heavy hull reinforcements and stuff. Reactive hull plating and things. It's really a heavy ship. My exploration Conda would have made it straight onto the launch pad. It doesn't weigh anything by comparison. Right, Uma. I've come to see Uma. Is she in? And where's your SAA card? It should be on display. Oh, okay. Uma!
I received word of your pending arrival, Commander. We have a mutual contact.
See, you look so much better than you do on the other. See, she's got a little ponytail going on.
So Beck has sent another Pilots Federation go-getter my way, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think he appreciates our long-distance friendship. Very well. My name is Uma Laszlo. Welcome to my home.
Oh, thanks. So what do you do then? Reload speed, stowed reloading, headshot damage in all sorts of different places, damage resistance and faster shield regen. So that's, the headshot is on the weapon. Let's have a look here.
Pass me the equipment.
Oh, this is Rusty account. Of course it is. Why am I thinking I'm on... Okay. Headshot damage on this wouldn't make too much sense. On this it would. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I just want to see...
You reduce the time between volleys with this.
Yeah, headshot damage.
If you have a steady aim, you'll want this fitted.
Goes from 1.5 times headshot damage to 2.2. Stowed reloading. Okay, so as soon as you put the gun away, it reloads itself.
I find it harder to hurt you with this.
And this would be good, reload speed. But it's not much, look. Goes from 1 times to 1.3 times. That's not a massive increase, really. Okay.
No rush, dear.
Okay, darling. I'm here. Yeah, I want to modify my weapons. Okay.
Pass me the
No,
equipment.
suits.
Not
Sorry.
just now, then. What are we upgrading today?
That's a good question. So damage resistance goes 29% to 36.
That pretty head of yours intact.
Plasma damage the same. Thermic 72 to 75. Meh. Kinetic looks good. -7 up to 4. That's a decent. And the shield regen goes from 165 to 2.06.
If shields are your preference, this will help.
I'll bet. PV. Yeah, instant kill. I mean, the Intimidator is a shotgun, which didn't I have it at G5? Those things, man, they'll take down a shielded person. I think you can do it where they have it in one shot, right?
Pass me the equipment.
This thing. Greater range. There's an extra slot there which I can use for something. I've actually got a scope on this. Is it this, the shotgun? Yeah. The oppressor. Automatic plasma rifle. Yeah. My favorite, obviously, is this one, the Executioner. This is killer. I love it. But this up close and personal, lights out. Good night. Serious damage. But look at the damage at the top, 5.2. Right? Look at the executioner. I mean, but 44 it might be. However, this thing, you need 2 shots to kill a shielded target with this. First shot will take the shields out, second shot kills them. These, when they're engineered properly, will take out a shielded target in 1 shot. I don't know whether it'll do that with the guards as well, right? Does it do it with the guards? Yeah, I haven't used the oppressor much. I only have it to grade 2 though. These little Zeniths, standard, they're not really up to that much. Grade 5, yeah. Look at this one. It's got greater range. It's got both noise suppressions on there, the audio masking, so it's quiet outside, and noise suppression, so it's quiet outside and inside, and faster handling. That Zenith's a nice little thing. And this, oh yeah, I like. It's unshielded targets. It'll take shields out as well, but unshielded targets, this will rip through it like a multi-cannon through a ship hull. And I've still got 2 empty slots on here to do, I don't know what engineering I can put on this. Perhaps faster reloading, like what she does here, but I need...
You reduce the time between volleys with this.
I need some... See, the reload speed isn't that much. It goes from 0.9 to 1.1. And headshot damage from 2 to 3. That would be cool, because if I aimed for the head, it would just take them out faster. Therefore, less bullets. So what I need is 7 weapon test datas, which you get 3 every time, just like before, and 2 medical records. The rest I've got. So weapon test data you get from the data ports, same with the medical records. Again, with the medical records, I would imagine they're more likely to get them in the medical bays. Weapon test data, who knows, command centers, maybe. Interesting.
Something else?
I'm actually good. I'll see you. I'll be back. All right. Actually, let me just pinpoint that one, because I don't think I've got headshot damage anywhere. So let me just. I'm going to screenshot that.
You want this fitted?
However,
Just now, then.
no.
My office is always open.
Your what? Oh, office. Gotcha. Right, so it is now 3 minutes to 8, which means my alarm's going to go off in 3 minutes, so I need to get the hell out of here. We're 1 hour away from the F1, and I'm going to be watching it. Yes, I like, it's nice to use sometimes weapons that you would not normally use. You know, I'm always using the 2 plasmas. But sometimes it's nice just to get a change, use the Zenith and maybe the C44, just use kinetic. See the size of the impression of scale you get on foot here? Well, it's kind of like this in VR, only in VR it's more enhanced, like, because the Anaconda is kind of life size in VR. It's the size it actually is. It's freaking huge. So it's like this, but all in 3D kind of thing, like it pops. Yeah, even the Eagles are sizable. The Eagles are sizable in VR. You'd be surprised. Sidewinders, yeah, they're still kind of small, but you stand next to this in VR, and it's huge. Even more so like the Cutter and stuff. Freaking huge, man. Massive. Look, they're just massive things. Even in a SRV, you don't really appreciate the size of it that much. But yeah, you get, it's kind of this view in virtual reality. I'm really must in VR. Ooh, I can just about fit through here. Yeah, you get a awesome sense of scale because it's the size it's supposed to be. You know, so let's say, oh, an anaconda is the length of a Boeing 787 or something like that. That's what you're looking at. It looks like that. And talking of which, VR in flight sim is the same. You sat in the Airbus cockpit and it's big. You have to reach if you want to pretend to touch the window on the other side. You have to stretch over on your chair to do it. Yeah, it's good. And obviously in Elite you can get off your seat and look round, have a little walk. Cool. First time I played Elite in VR, it was just I was down in the hangar there where I was just stood, and I was loading in every ship, one after the other. Right, load in the cutter, load in the Corvette, load in the Corvette's freaking huge as well. Anaconda, the Eagle, which appears small on your monitor. It's a decent sized ship, you know, because you've got to fit in it. I don't know what to compare it to though. Yeah, flying in through the mail slot and everything. You get the proper impression of size. And in the Anaconda's cockpit here, you know, in VR, for those who don't have it, you got the nose. You really feel that length of that nose, that it's right out there. But also when you're on the joystick as well, pitching it up and down, it does feel long and it's pitchy, like it's quite sensitive to movement. But again, I think you can dial that out with a sensitivity curve on the joystick, which I think is a good thing to do. I don't think linear is good here, but they don't have it here, right? As far as I know. Ship controls. I don't think they have it. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. No, they don't have curves. It's a shame. They've got curves in Flight Sim, so you can adjust it there if you want. But yeah, I've already got curves set up in Flight Sim, but it's not quite where I want it. But here, if with me, I could set the curve up on the Virpil software, and then the game I could leave linear, and the Virpil software would override the game anyway. So yeah, cool. All right, I'm going to shoot off, guys, because I want to go and see the F1. Even though, as I said, the result is predictable. But there you go. Yeah, quick rush one. I'll have something planned next time, and we'll see what's going on. See what we're going to do next. Maybe go and return to Mr. Beamer, we've left him out in the Formidine Rift, and he's still out there. So I think maybe we should get back to him and start ploughing through the galaxy a bit more. That might be good. But yeah, I'll probably put a poll out. But the next stream, all being well, everything goes to schedule, will be Tuesday. I'll grab hold of the Python, and we'll stream the Python. So clear out your diaries. Guys and girls, thank you so much for being here and giving me your time, your company, and it's been cool. Until the next one then, bye bye.